Before getting started, I'd like to say that this list is based on my personal opinion, research and the test experiences of the actual owners. Remember, there are likely many different opinions to consider. You can also find up-to-date price information in the links below. So, without further ado, let's get started with the list. When it comes to gaming and entertainment, nothing beats investing in a solid monitor. What makes a monitor great? That is a question that most shoppers ask when looking for a new display. And that's why we're constantly evaluating new monitors, especially if they include advances in new technology. Regardless of whether you're looking for the budget monitors, or just want to have the best monitor that money can buy, you came to the right place. If you're interested in finding out which monitor is best for your budget, stay tuned. This Acer is a 24-inch mid-range monitor that uses an IPS panel to deliver good color accuracy and solid grayscale performance without drawing a lot of power. It is equipped with 3 video inputs, and features a sleek bezel-free design. But unfortunately, it lacks USB connectivity and ergonomic adjustments, and it won't give you the same level of detail that you get from its high-resolution sibling. However, it still takes its place in the top 5 for mid-range affordable monitors. The Acer's good looks come by way of a bezel-free, glossy black cabinet that is only a ½ inch thick at its thinnest point. It is supported by a matching ring-shaped base that provides 20 degrees of tilt adjustability, but has no height, pivot, or swivel adjustment. It also lacks VESA mounting capabilities. The 1920 by 1080 resolution IPS panel has a non-reflective coating, and a peak brightness of 250 nits. Its out-of-the-box color accuracy is good, but not ideal. Nevertheless, the panel produced rich, well-saturated colors in testing, and while displaying scenes from Marvel's Iron Man 3 on Blu-ray. The panel's 4-millisecond pixel response did a good job of displaying fast-moving images. There was no evidence of ghosting or blurring on Crysis 3 and Grand Theft Auto 5 gaming tests. If you want high pixel density in an IPS panel, it's hard to do much better unless you go 5K. The ViewSonic VX24 has sufficient color accuracy for both business and graphics applications. Also serves well as a gaming monitor. And at this price point it doesn't have much competition at all. At this price point, ViewSonic is bringing Ultra HD to the business class. The monitor is based on a Samsung-manufactured Plus panel with a white LED backlight, 300 CD/M2 of peak output, and an sRGB color gamut. By the way, that backlight is flicker-free courtesy of its constant current design. No pulse width modulation is used here. It's pretty much the same feature set you'd see on most 27-inch QHD displays, which are gradually replacing FHD as the new desktop standard. There aren't many displays that do everything this well, and cost so little. Users looking for a jumbo screen are unlikely to find a better monitor anywhere right now. With sufficient features for professionals, gamers and pretty much anyone who uses a computer, the Asus PB328Q should be on a lot of wish lists. Only a few displays earn our Editor's Choice Award, and this one did it handily. When we reviewed the BenQ BL3200 PT, we loved its QHD resolution. A pixel density of 92p means ideal sizing of fonts and objects without any B-scaling in Windows. Gaming is extra immersive and graphics work becomes a pleasure when your photos approach poster size. The PB328Q looks fantastic on paper, and as we began our tests we knew that we were looking at something exceptional. Yes, it is the perfect display. Unless you need the extra speed and adaptive refresh offered by a gaming monitor, or the wide gamut of a professional screen, the BDM3270 is an ideal product. Its prodigious size will demand a greater space commitment on your desk, but once you see that stunning image with its super accurate color and tremendous dynamic range, we think you'll find a way to make room. Simply unpack, turn it on, and set brightness to taste, and you'll see a picture that's better than many premium displays. We just might be keeping this one around after the review is finished. The BDM3270 is billed as a professional monitor, and although it lacks an Adobe RGB gamut option, it qualifies in every other way. A factory calibration data sheet is included with each sample, showing proper adherence to a D65 white point, and color gamut errors under 3D, with an average of less than 2D. We will end the suspense now. Our sample exceeded its factory measurements by a significant margin. Philips employs a very high contrast VA panel that measures almost 6000 to 1 in its default state. There is brightness to spare too. Unlike other 32 inches we've reviewed, this one will crank out over 300 CDM2, well above its claimed 250. The backlight is a white LED arrayed at the edges of the screen. It's flicker-free at all brightness levels, so no need to be concerned about eye fatigue. Color depth is 10 bits native with an internal 12-bit lookup table. Banding will not be an issue with this Philips monitor. It's hard to imagine that there's a monitor more ready to go out of the box than this BenQ. Not only does it look great, and measure well, calibration is completely unnecessary. Though not billed as a professional display, it easily competes with the most expensive monitors we've reviewed. If you don't need a factory-certified calibration or a wide gamut, almost nothing else comes close. The Philips BDM3270 is similarly accurate, but only offers QHD resolution. Ultra HD has come a long way since its super expensive introduction. BenQ easily hits this one out of the park and earns its place as our #1 budget monitor choice. Most 32 UHD monitors cost around $1,000. Some professional screens sell for more than that. The NECP A322 is a notable example. That extra coin buys a wide Adobe RGB gamut, and factory-certified calibration. If you're willing to forego those features, The PD3200U represents a great choice. It sports an sRGB gamut with native 10-bit color, and an EVA panel. There's no factory calibration datasheet in the box, but as already guessed it aces our accuracy tests, and outdistances many professional screens after they've been calibrated.